Shadows of Curiosity, The Witch's Game. In the remote and secluded mountain village of Ravenscroft, a young and wild witch named Alara lived a solitary existence. She possessed a unique power, able to shapeshift into any form she desired. One fateful day, an unfortunate accident occurred as she practiced her magic deep within the woods. A peasant, unaware of her presence, stumbled upon her, and in a moment of panic, Alara unleashed a spell that ended his life. Consumed by guilt and an insatiable curiosity, Alara devised a reckless plan. She transformed herself into the very peasant she had inadvertently killed, desperate to understand what life was like in his skin. Little did she know that this single decision would ignite a dark and twisted path. As Alara navigated through the village, disguised as the deceased peasant, she discovered the exhilaration of living as another person. The sensation of experiencing life through different eyes fascinated her, and the lines between right and wrong began to blur within her newfound identity. Driven by an insidious desire for power and the thrill of mischief, Alara used her ability to inhabit the bodies of unsuspecting villagers. Under the guise of their trusted neighbors, she committed heinous acts, spreading chaos and destruction throughout the once peaceful community. Panic gripped Ravenscroft as the villagers found themselves unable to discern the source of the evil that plagued their home. Suspicion grew like a festering wound, tearing at the fabric of their society. Neighbor turned against neighbor, and darkness devoured the village from within. Determined to restore peace and rid themselves of the malevolent presence, the villagers united and embarked on a relentless hunt for the perpetrator of these wicked deeds. In their desperation, they believed they had identified the guilty party, a troubled soul they deemed responsible for the terror that had befallen them. Driven by vengeance and fear, the villagers took justice into their own hands, condemning the innocent and sealing their fate with a brutal execution. They believed they had triumphed, that their nightmare had come to an end, but they were gravely mistaken. The true witch, having grown bored with the limited boundaries of the isolated village, had departed for larger cities. She spread her wickedness like a plague, infiltrating bustling metropolises and disguising herself within the masses. The atrocities committed by her borrowed bodies continued, unnoticed and unchecked. As the villagers rejoiced in their misguided victory, the witch reveled in her escape, free to sow chaos in new territories. The darkness she carried within transcended the confines of Ravenscroft, staining the souls of unsuspecting victims far beyond their secluded mountain abode. The isolated village of Ravenscroft, once vibrant and serene, became a hollow shell haunted by the sins of the past. The remaining villagers lived in constant fear, forever scarred by the knowledge that their quest for justice had birthed a far greater evil, one that now thrived in the depths of larger cities, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. And as the witch continued her wicked journey, fueled by an insatiable hunger for power, the world remained unaware of the malevolence that lurked in their midst. The tale of Ravenscroft became a whispered legend, a cautionary reminder of the darkness that can arise when the line between curiosity and evil is crossed.